Explain this, D'Agostino?
You think your blood pressure can take it, Mr. Gianelli?
I don't understand this. You're doing so well.
I'm just dropping out, that's all.
You got 5 seconds to give me the straight poop.
Can you believe that nice, sweet home economics teacher was a slut?
Congratulations, Harry. You're the new dean of boys.
Harry?
When you said my name before, it bordered on the obscene. This is a hell of a time to get shy. Come to me.
My problems you can't solve. You're getting to be just like Mr. Gianelli.
What's next, Mr. Bronx? A body search?
Let's throw the ball. Stay here.
Rodriguez, that was nice. That was beautiful. All right, put him out there, Eddie.
Hey, you got some arm, Mr. Bronx.
Yeah, let's do it. What can I say? When you're right, Rodriguez. Hey, what do you say, Victor?
I say these kids shouldn't be playing ball. They should be at school.
A little early. School doesn't start for half an hour.
Listen, playing stickball in a public street is dangerous, and it's a nuisance.
It's also a lot of fun for the boys.
That's another reason I don't like it. Let's see, that's Matusik, Vernon, and Rodriguez. What's the name of that little savage at the plate?
Why don't you write me up there, too, Victor? I made the catch.
Listen, you know something? You think being dean of boys is easy. I'm here to tell you it's not. I can't be their buddy like some people I know.
Meaning me?
Yeah, meaning you, Bonds. You're too soft. You get involved with these kids. You should learn to detach yourself. Be cold, hard, tough.
No, I don't think that's anything you can learn, Victor. I think that's a gift.
Wow. Nice shot, eh?
You got yourself shaving this morning, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Is it still bleeding?
No, but I think you should take the toilet paper off your chin.
Better?
Well, that depends on what you mean by better.
I thought we worked this out.
Oh, honey, we are working it out. I just want to make sure that you understand that the rules are changing a little bit.
But why do we have to change the rules? I love the rules the way they were.
Joe, I'm having dinner tonight with Lenore Bateman, and she's offered me a job publishing.
Oh, no problem. I can cook for myself. I just wish you'd told me earlier. I would have had time to thaw.
Mr. Danzig? Is this Mrs. Danzig?
It had better be.
I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm Jack Feldspar. I'm the one buying your house.
Oh, Jack, hi.
We're in escrow together.
Jack, would you do me a favor and go in and start the faculty meeting for me? Carol and I have something important to discuss.
The house inspection, right? It's today. Don't worry, we're not going to be hard noses looking for every crack in the wall. By the way, did you know the paint in the upstairs bedroom is peeling?
Miss Newhouse? Donna, what are you doing here so early?
I just came to tell you that I'm not going to be coming to school anymore.
Faculty meeting, Sarah.
I'll be right there. Now, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
I don't understand this. You're doing so well.
I'm just dropping out, that's all.
Donna, wait. Why?
My mom needs my help at home.
Okay, well...
We have a big family with a lot of kids.
Maybe I could talk to your mother.
No, just leave my mom out of this, okay? Just leave my mom out of this. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? You want to come down to the cheap seats? Since Mr. Danzig, our new principal, is tardy, I think we should begin the faculty meeting.
Did I leave my toothbrush over at your place last night?
Orderly fashion.
Why don't you speak a little louder, Mr. Barnes? I don't think the entire faculty heard you.
For your information, Mr. Danzig asked me to start the meeting.
If you ask me, I think that faculty meetings are a waste anyway.
I resent that, Mr. Chinelli.
You okay?
Faculty meetings are the bedrock of
Donna McCarran, one of my students, dropped
appreciate
out.
the resistance I'm getting here.
Now, I know I've brought this up before, but I'd like to talk about teachers who teach out of their field. Now, I'm not really a gym teacher.
And I'm not really a social studies teacher. What's the point?
Point is that we have to send the teacher to the job, not the job to the teacher. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
Mr. Feldspar.
Mr. Chinelli.
Yeah, about religious holidays. I'm against it.
I can't believe you said that.
You want me to say it again? The kids just use it as an excuse to stay home and hallucinate.
I'm appalled. I'm really appalled. You know, there are people to whom religious worship is very important.
Oh, you should talk, Miss Callahan. We all know your story. When's the last time you went to Mass?
Well, if it's any of your business, I'm no longer a practicing Catholic.
Oh, yeah? You still take the Christmas holidays, though, don't you?
What about the student dropout situation?
What about it? Got any ideas?
Yes, I think we ought to start involving the parents.
How do you get the parents involved when they don't come to the PTA meetings?
How was parent conference night?
A disaster.
So how do we get to them?
Why don't we use the phones?
I like it. I like it. Any volunteers? Let's see some hands. Let's see some hands.
You all right?
Fine, okay, I don't know.
A little work tonight. I bet we can get it right back to fine.
God, is that all you can ever think about? I've got serious problems, and all you can do is suggest sex.
Well, you're not the only one with problems here.
Fine, then let's solve yours with sex.
Forget it. Forget I said anything. Just remember, the world doesn't stop just because we have problems. Gee.
Harry, 8 o'clock okay, my place?
Fine. I'll bring the condiments.
Jack Feldspar. That's right, Mr. Hoffman. Do you suppose we could get you and your boy to come in? Thursday would be fine.
See, the thing is, Mrs. Willis, that your son's been absent 26 days in a row. Yes, ma'am. Well, from this side of the fence, that does seem like a lot.
No, ma'am, we didn't have gangs where I went to school. The Marymount School for Blessed Virgins. We had a couple of pretty tough nuns, though.
Would you like to explain this, D'Agostino?
You think your blood pressure can take it, Mr. Gianelli?
Don't you get wise with me, you little punk! Hey, you. Open your locker. Open it up.
Don't worry. You won't find anything like that in Matusik's locker.
What's that supposed to mean?
You figure it out. Do this!
What the hell's going on here, Victor?
Well, it's just a little locker search. Every time I have one of these spot checks, I usually find something of an illegal nature.
There's nothing illegal in there. Can he just open up the lockers, Mr. Barnes?
Yeah, I'm afraid he can, Mario.
Don't we have any rights?
You don't deserve any rights.
Morning, Mr.
Check the number with your operator or dial again.
Roberta, are you sure this is the right number for Donna McCarran? I keep getting a recording that it's been disconnected.
Well, maybe they couldn't pay their bill.
Maybe.
Help! Somebody help! It's Victor! It's Victor!
Who's Victor?
Gianelli.
What is it, Trudy? What is it?
He's just lying there on the floor. He's just lying there. I think it's his heart.
Victor, can you hear me?
Roberta, ambulance!
No, take it easy, Victor. Take it easy.
What about CPR?
He's still conscious.
I want a priest.
What's a priest?
He wants to confess.
Where are we going to find a priest?
No, not me. I'm not a priest.
But you're Catholic, the closest thing to it. And they want you.
I'm here, Mr. Gianelli. What do you want to confess?
Attention, please. May I have your attention, please? Mr. Danzig joins me in asking that we observe 10 seconds of silence in memory of our beloved Dean of Boys, Mr. Gianelli.
Is that lemon meringue pie today's?
Talk about having the weight of the world on your shoulders. You wouldn't believe Mr. Gianelli's confession.
Flashed old ladies on the subway, right?
Would that it were that simple.
Thank you.
So, was he a leather freak? What?
I'm surprised at you, Gus. I can't divulge a dying man's confession.
She's right, Gus. Come on, she's right. We're being insensitive. What'd he say?
It isn't what he said, it's what he asked me to do.
Ooh, now it's getting interesting. What?
I can't tell you.
I can't believe that none of you cared enough to observe 10 seconds of silence for a man who was...
A saint, Judy?
Yes.
She's right, you know. We could at least observe 10 seconds of silence.
Yeah. Okay, so nobody liked him. There's some good in everybody. Can you pass this out?
Yeah, you just kind of had to dig beneath the surface. You know, he was
A pretty good dresser.
He was never late.
Never late, not once.
He was clean.
Don't be so sure, Harry.
Attention, please. May I have your attention, please? All students who are in Mr. Gianelli's homeroom and science classes, please report to the administration office for reassignment at the end of this period.
I remember something good about Gianelli. Homeboy was a science teacher.
Oh, and that's your field. If I'm not mistaken, you got a shot at his job.
Oh, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Excuse me. God bless you.
All right, these are the test papers you turned in last Thursday. When you get your paper, please read the comments I made. Stanley, it's very nice. Howard, Dexter, Claire, very promising Claire. George. Cynthia. Marnie. Janet. Wilma.
Miss Newhouse,
Yes.
my paper.
Oh, sorry. Very nice, Wilma.
Again, you had dinner out last night. Carol, either they want you for the job or they don't. We'll talk about it when I get home, okay?
Don't hang up, don't hang up.
Jack Felspar wants to know if we got the bid on the termite report yet. $160.
My guy said 340.
We'll work it out, Jack. We'll work it out. See you tonight. I know I don't have to wait up. I want to wait up. Right. See you.
Oh, don't hang up, don't hang up.
Too late.
I want you to ask about the plumbing. And that roof leaks, Joe.
Jack, maybe it was a mistake selling you my house.
Don't think that, Joe. You're just getting seller's remorse because your marriage is shaky.
My marriage is not shaky. My wife's not cooking, that's all. That doesn't necessarily mean a person's marriage is shaky.
Of course not.
We're going with the first estimate on the termite report. Take it or leave it.
I can come back, you know.
Harry. No, stay. This is important. Jack, do you want to tell him or should I?
I'm paying the man full price on his house, and then he does...
Not that. Congratulations, Harry. You're the new dean of boys.
Since when?
Since Gianelli. You don't seem too happy about it, Harry.
No, it's not a question of, well, I don't know.
I know it's pretty fast. But we thought about it a little, And we came up with you. You're the best man for the job.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem right, Joe. I'm not an administrator.
What's an administrator? Just a guy doing a job as best he can.
I know, Jack. I know. It's just I have a way of working with these kids. A lot of them trust me. I don't want to lose that.
No, he says you have to. Do the job as you see fit.
Nah, it goes deeper than that, Joe. Now, I've been here for 6 years. Made some inroads. This kid's got a drug problem. He comes to me. You know, there's going to be a gang fight. They usually find some way of letting me know. It's a stickball game outside, and they need an extra shirt. I'm elected.
None of that has to change, Harry.
I'm not so sure. Right now, they see me as a friend. I'd hate to have them think of me as their enemy.
Think of it this way. I'd rather have you than another Gianelli.
I do it my way.
Your way.
I was kind of hoping you'd do it my way. Just kidding. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah, well, see, the radiation emitted by the sun is permeating our atmosphere. It's a chemical reaction.
You're a single guy, aren't you, Butterfield?
You see, the wind is blowing all this pollution away, and there's more oxygen in the air, and it gives you a natural sort of high.
You eat out every night, or you cook little things for yourself?
Well, once in a while, I'll warm up a little something on the old Bunsen burner.
You know how to work a what?
Yeah, high flame. You keep stirring very fast. See, the air current that's created under the food.
I take it you want Mr. Gianelli's job as science teacher.
Want? I'd kill for it.
Take a shot. Good, nice shot.
He's got a great jump shot.
Say nothing of his left hook.
Because he's been telling the whole school things about me, Mr. Barnes.
What kinds of things, Eddie?
The guy's a wuss. Oh, he's starting it again, Mr. Barnes.
He's right, Mario. Why you on his case all the time?
Maybe you ought to ask Eddie.
You want to tell me about this, Eddie?
I bet you don't, Mr. Barnes.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't want you two guys taking whacks at each other anymore. I'm giving you both 3 days detention. That's it.
That ain't fair. He's been calling me names. What am I supposed to do? Just take it?
Eddie, if you got a problem, come to me.
My problems you can't solve.
Yo, Miss Bluehouse?
Yes.
Where to, ma'am?
Take me to 423 West 38th Street, please.
That's a rough neighborhood, man. You sure you want to go there? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Jimmy, you get back in here!
Por favor, please go away. We don't want any.
Miss Newhouse.
Hi, Donna. Is your mother home?
No.
I'm not sure you're telling the truth.
Well, she's here, but she's busy, and she wouldn't want to talk to you.
How do you know that?
I just know it. Mom, this is Miss Newhouse. She's my English teacher at school.
How do you do?
Donna doesn't go to school anymore.
I was hoping we could talk about that.
Why?
Because I think it's a mistake.
Look, Miss Newhouse, I really don't have a whole lot of time.
Please. I know things aren't that easy for you, Mrs. McCarran.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, I just need some help.
What about your husband?
If you can find him, let me know.
But Donna's only 14. She is such a good student. She's got a real future.
She's pretty much decided her future.
Is that true, Donna?
My mom needs my help. Look, Miss Newhouse, it's real nice of you to come here. I mean, it really shows that you care and all that.
I just want to see that Donna gets a fair shake.
Look, it would have been fine with me if she would have waited, but she didn't. Now she's got to live with it.
Waited?
I mean, there's only so much I can do. I work during the day. I shipped these 3 to my sister. She's got 2 of her own. I mean, she can't look after that one, too. Somebody's got to stay home and take care of her. I mean, there's no money around here for babysitters.
But Donna is so young.
She's old enough to have a baby. She's old enough to take care of it.
Okay, Dexter, now step back. My cat has hairballs.
She does.
All right, let's diagram it. Now, what kind of sentence is this? Anyone?
Simple declarative?
That's good, Donna. That's very good. Great. Everybody, take out your notebooks and write this down. Okay, and now, person, place, or thing.
I mean, you just seem so wise, Mr. Danzig. I mean, very often in life, you are forced to deal with things that are just beyond your emotional and spiritual resources, and the burden of coping.
Callahan, you got 5 seconds to give me the straight poop.
Mr. Gianelli was having an affair with Trudy.
Trudy. Our Trudy? Trudy Burgess?
I'm as stunned as you are. Can you believe that that nice, sweet home economics teacher was a slut?
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was Mr. Gianelli's dying wish that I tell his wife. He wanted me to ask her forgiveness, and she's coming in tomorrow to clean out his desk. And I thought that, as principal of this institution, you might want to do it.
Nah. Thanks for thinking of me. Let me know how it turns out.
Well, I can't see any drugs in here.
Well, a tip came from a pretty reliable source, Harry.
I can't say that I'm sorry, Phil.
What is this?
All right, who belongs to this, Phil?
Come on, so what?
So what? It's not a normal skin magazine, Matusik. It's got guys in it.
Yeah, well, it's also got articles on cars, isn't it, weirdo?
All right, just close them up, all right?
What's next, Mr. Barnes? A body search?
Hey, if I thought you were using, I would.
You know something, Mr. Barnes? You're getting to be just like Mr. Gianelli.
Maybe even worse.
Just close them up.
Be right there.
Hey, what do you say?
Did we get our signals crossed?
No. I was just walking around feeling crummy. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. I wish you'd called first.
Yeah, bad timing, huh?
Sorry, I have plans.
Hey, you gotta go, you gotta go.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Give my regards to, what's his name?
God, Harry, you and I hardly know each other. I mean, it's not like we're...
Oh, you're right. I'm way out of line here. Wait a minute. What do you mean we hardly know each other? I got every inch of your body memorized.
Yes, I'd like to leave a message for Jeffrey Warren, please. It's from Sarah Newhouse. Just tell him, sorry, I got hung up. Wonderful, just wonderful. 4 more girls came back to school with their babies today.
Hey, hot water left?
Harry?
You know, when you said my name before, it bordered on the obscene. It's a hell of a time to get shy.
I feel that showering is personal.
More personal than what we've been doing.
Hand me a towel, please. Thank you.
You know, showering together can be an exciting and adventurous pastime.
I agree, Harry. Let's just work up to it, okay? I mean, these kids really want an education.
Hey, I want an education.
I thought you said you had to get home.
Oh, 5 or 10 minutes, give or take a few.
No, thanks. It's amazing. Donna McCarran. She's a baby herself. I didn't even know she was pregnant.
Yeah, how'd that one get by you? My ex-wife was pregnant. She was so big she could hardly fit through the door.
She was embarrassed. She hid it. She had the baby during summer break.
Whose robe is this?
Mine.
A little snug.
I'm really getting through to them, Harry.
Yeah? Nice to know somebody is. I used to feel that way myself before I became the resident fascist. You know, I thought Gianelli was such a jerk. Now I'm acting just like him.
Gianelli was a jerk, and you're not anything like him.
Better get home to my kids.
Harry,
Yeah?
5 minutes is 5 minutes.
What do you mean you're having a little trouble getting the loan?
You know my finances, Joe. You know what I make.
Jack, we're looking at a 60-day escrow here. I don't want to take my house off the market for 2 full months and then have you default.
We just have to find the right lender. This is Vietnamese Bank in White River.
All right. Just let me know if there's going to be any problem.
You already know. I just told you.
Mr. Danzig,
Oh,
you want to talk, or do you want to wait for the hearing?
let's talk.
Tenure, I've got it. Butterfield doesn't. I should have gotten that science job. What are you going to do about it?
Miss Biederman, are you sure you want to push this?
I'm afraid I do.
Spontaneous combustion. What you just saw was the living proof.
How did you do that?
Well, I didn't do it. See, this is no magic show now. What you just saw were the actual workings of the laws of nature, a chemical reaction. Some people think that's the way life was started.
Mine got started in the back of a car.
It's funny. Gregory, think about it. A huge ball of flames floating through space, a sun 1,000 times bigger than our own. Boom! It explodes into 1,000,000 pieces, creating our solar system, the entire universe. A universe so diverse that it ranges from cold, lifeless planets swirling in methane gas to the lush environment of Earth. Each planet, each star providing endless questions about how it came to be so totally different from the rest.
Don't touch me, man. Just leave me alone.
What is the matter with you?
Why don't you ask everyone in this freaking school? And I got you to thank for it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That, man! Would you look at that?
Hey, Eddie, I'm sorry.
A lot of good that does me now. I'm ruined, man. You ruined me here.
accident. I gotta go change her.
Now I know what you're thinking.
You do, huh?
Everything's under control.
Doesn't sound like it to me.
If you just look at the big picture, you'll realize how important this is. It means so much to them.
I know. It means a lot to me, too. But I'm getting a lot of flack from some of the teachers.
So what are you saying? You want to send those girls home?
No. I just want to keep things a little quiet until we can find a way to work this thing out.
It's quiet. We'll be quiet.
Huh? I'd keep this door closed if I were you.
Right.
Job, Joe. I don't want the job.
Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with it, Harry. Anything else?
What, am I talking to the wall? I'm not doing any good here.
What happened? A little setback, a few kids won't talk to you, and you're crushed?
Look, I am a teacher. I am not a cop. I don't like searching kids' lockers. I don't like coming down hard on them all the time.
The days of the little red brick schoolhouse are over. You think I like searching through kids' lockers?
Hey, Joe!
You want the speech, Harry?
The speech?
Yeah. It's a half hour long, and I'll end up telling you the same thing I'm telling you now. Go out there and do your job.
You're forcing me to do a job I don't want?
Well, I would have put it a little more sensitively, but yeah. See you in the morning.
It's not over, Joe.
Never is, Harry.
This is a high school, not a nursery school.
With all this noise here, we can't get a minute's peace.
We're not here to have peace. We're here to teach.
You're not the one to talk, Mr. Barnes. Not after the riot we had in the yard the other day.
That was not a riot. That was a few kids out of line.
A few kids.
Other children, get back to the matter at hand.
All right.
Can we have a little quiet? Mr. Danzig wants a little quiet. I'd like a little quiet. Now, Mr. Danzig, I think what everybody's trying to say, and I'm not so sure I don't agree with him myself, is it's very difficult to conduct classes with all this baby noise going on.
You're not so sure? Either you're for or you're against it, Jack. Make up your mind.
You look at it right. Which is it?
Well, I'm not sure as vice principal it's appropriate for me.
Appropriate.
I'm against it. I'm against it.
Same here. It is totally disruptive.
And it makes me very nervous.
What's the big deal? It's a little noise. I say we roll with it.
No, if you ask me, it's encouraging promiscuity.
May he who's without sin cast the first stone.
I vote for the kids to come.
No,
All know where I stand.
For a vote here. This isn't an election. It's a meeting.
What is wrong with you people? These girls would have dropped out. We are keeping them in school. So what if we have to put up with a little inconvenience?
That's easy for you to say in this new house. You're a young woman.
And I already raised my kids. I didn't get a master's degree to play nursemaid to other people's children.
No one is asking you to play nursemaid. Look, I'm not so thrilled with this problem either. If I had my way, these girls wouldn't have gotten pregnant in the first place, but they did. And we have got a real crisis on our hands. There is more to our jobs than just teaching English or history or geometry. We are here to shape lives.
We've got a situation that needs to be resolved.
We're going to resolve it. That's what we're here for.
Well, let's get some ideas.
Well, I think you should do something real soon, Mr. Danzig. As union representative, I think I should warn you. You may be facing a teacher's walkout.
No, not me. I'm not a priest.
But you're Catholic, the closest thing to it. And they want you.
Hold it. What am I doing?
Tell my wife I did it with Trudy Burgess. Ask her to forgive me. I couldn't resist. Trudy has these huge breasts.
Where are you going, Miss Callahan?
Back to my room. I should be going in there, but I can't, should I?
Well, go in there.
Right. I hope we're doing the right thing, Mr. Felspar.
I hope so too, whatever it is.
Mrs. Gianelli?
Yes.
You're Mrs. Gianelli?
Something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong. I'm just surprised. You're so much more attractive than other people.
Thank you.
I'm Mary Caitlin Callahan.
Oh. You were with him when...
Yes. I know how much you must miss him.
We weren't really that close. We drifted apart these last few years.
Oh, well, that's good. Your husband kind of wanted me to tell you something.
And what if I told you that I didn't want to know?
Well, I'd say, hey, if that's how you want it.
He had a lifetime to tell me things, but he never bothered. So why should I care what he had to say now?
You shouldn't. Well, I have to go.
23 years. 23 years of marriage to a hard, cold, sterile, cranky. Oh, why do I miss him so much?
Well, I'll leave you to your,
Victor!
I know that you said you didn't want to know, but he said that you were the most beautiful woman on earth and that he loved you more than life itself. I have to go.
Miss...
Well, I was only telling the truth, you know?
He was seen loitering on the second floor between classes.
You want to search his locker for that? Anything missing?
Something's always missing.
What are you doing up there, Eddie?
Nothing. I was just late getting to my class.
That's it?
That's it.
I'm going to ask you this once. I want a straight answer. Is there any reason to think we might find something in that locker?
Are you gonna believe me if I say no?
I might.
No.
Why don't we take a pass on this one, Phil?
You say so, Harry.
Just don't change nothing.
Yeah, just get to class.
No, I can't say as I agree with what you just did, Harry.
My call, Phil.
Yeah. I just hope it's the right one.
Donna? What's wrong?
I can't do it anymore, Miss Newhouse. It's too hard. I just can't do it anymore.
I know it's hard.
I have to wake up every morning at 5 just to bathe her and feed her and then get myself ready for school. Last night, she was throwing up and I couldn't sleep. And then I'm too tired to study and I can't do my homework.
You're just gonna have to tough it out.
I can't, Miss Newhouse. I don't know how to.
Donna, I know it's very, very hard. And I'll do everything I can for you, but I can only do so much. Because the truth is, it's up to you. And you're gonna have to ask yourself how much you really want it.
Mr. Barnes. Mr. Barnes,
Hi, Agatha.
I have to talk to you. Something terrible has happened.
Okay, shoot.
I've been robbed.
When? By whom?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we ought to take this up with Mr. Danzig.
No. No, I can't tell Mr. Danzig.
You can't tell Mr. Danzig?
Too personal.
Well, what did you have stolen, Agatha?
My .320 Smith & Wesson automatic.
It's obvious we need a daycare center. I agree with you, Sarah, but with all the paperwork, Funding and insurance can't happen overnight. I haven't even mentioned getting permission from the board. Whole thing could take a year, maybe more.
We can't wait a year.
But what do you want me to do? Open a daycare center without authorization? Tell the board to go stick it?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Sarah, come on, use your...
Joe.
Oh.
Mr. Danzig, is that true? You're not going to let us bring our babies to school anymore?
Does it mean that much to you?
It's not just me. It's Jennifer.
Think, Agatha, think.
I'm thinking, Mr. Barnes, I'm thinking.
When was the last time you saw it?
Well, I thought I saw it today, but it could have been yesterday.
Yesterday.
Well, on the other hand, it could have been today.
Was it loaded?
Of course it was loaded. What good would it be if it wasn't loaded?
Agatha, listen to me. There's probably a kid out there with a gun, your gun. God knows what he could do with it.
Well, I only carry it for protective measures. I'm fully licensed.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Look, I ride the subways to school. See, it's so dangerous.
Period. What period was it when you first realized the gun was missing?
It was the 3rd.
You're sure?
I'm positive. Because right after that, I went for lunch.
Damn.
What's the matter, Mr. Barnes?
Eddie Matusik's in your 3rd period class. Lock on that?
What lock?
Open it up! Now!
Wait a minute!
He's got a gun. Eddie. Huh? Huh? I know they made it hard on you, but this is not the way. This could have been for you, Mario, or you, Rodriguez, or any one of you! Now, maybe I'm not gonna be too popular for this. I guess we're all gonna have to live with that. But if I have to look the other way for you to trust me, then I've blown it. See, fellas, I'm not here for the money. I'm here for you.
Sarah, you owe me one.
I do?
Well, not really.
Mr. Danzig, what did you decide to do on the Butterfield issue?
Oh, I was sort of hoping it would go away.
Wouldn't it be nice if life was like that? I'll see you at the arbitration.
Looking forward to it. Yeah. You think you got it tough.
Mr. Barnes, toss it back.
Forgive me, Father, but... I forgot how to do this.
How long has it been since your last confession?
4 years, 3 months, and 7 days.
And what do you want to confess?
Okay, big ones first, or should I sort of build up to it?
However you wish.
I guess lust is still a sin, right? I've been with 2 men, Father, but I loved them so. I don't know, it didn't feel very sinful. And one of them was married. I regretted that. As soon as I found out, I sent him back to his wife. I think they're happier. I haven't talked to my mother in over 4 years, and the last time I did, I said she was smothering me, and I might have used God's name in vain. She was just really trying to run my life. She was pushing me to quit art school and get married to some nice Catholic boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I just don't like my life laid out neatly for me. I don't like to be told what's right and what's wrong. I guess that's why I stopped coming to church.
Why did you decide to come to confession after all this time?
I lied to someone today.
Up next in TV Land, LA's heroic paramedics come to the rescue on Emergency from executive producer Jack Webb. You're correct. Stay tuned.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.